if you're only getting reflex action responses from what you hear from mainstream sources, and you're not checking it out yourself and having the self-respect to do that, then you're going to stay asleep. You're not going to go into other states of awareness. You're not going to understand the world as it really is, and so you're going to go on being played like a violin, because you're a babe in arms, whatever analogy you want. You're a babe in arms because you don't have a clue what's going on. So getting informed is fundamentally part of this, because when you're informed and something is told you like this, you can counter it and say, actually, that's not true because, and suddenly the mainstream version, the mainstream cover stories are immediately under challenge. This is now happening widely on the internet as more and more people are becoming aware of the way the game works. So there are multifaceted levels of waking up. There's that level, and then there's moving your sense of self from being what you appear to be on the face of it, which is a man, a woman who follows this religion, comes from this country, is of this race, and has this life story. That's not who we are. That's just what we're currently experiencing. And we give names to our experience, like, you know, Joe Bloggs and Ethel whatever. But, you know, we have a single ocean on this earth, but we give it different names. We call it Indian Ocean here, we call it South China Sea here, we call it Atlantic Ocean there. But it's all the same body of water. And Joe Bloggs and Ethel Smith are just different names for the same body of water. Palestinians, Israelis, Russians, South Africans, Americans, African Americans, these are all names for the same body of awareness, same body of consciousness. And if you move your point of self-identity from seeing yourself as your experience, your name, your job, your country, your race, your religion, and to the point of you are that ocean having that experience, and this person here with a different name is that ocean having a different experience, then many things start to happen. First of all, the sense of your own power expands immensely, because you're not that little me, I have no power anymore. You are the power having that experience. And the other thing is you start to break down these points of conflict and divide and rule, like Palestinians against Israelis, like Russians against Ukraine, and this religion against that religion, this political party against that political party, because they're all illusions, they're all fault lines of divide and rule that keeps the same body of awareness at war with itself through its misunderstanding of its nature at that level we call 5 sense people. And so there are multiple different aspects of waking up, and anyone who says I've woken up is misleading themselves. We are waking up. As Socrates, the ancient Greek philosopher, is supposed to have said, wisdom is knowing how little we know. And if you keep that open mind, knowing that whatever you know is a fraction of what there is to know, then you're always learning. You're always expanding your awareness, because you're allowing that process to happen. If you say, all I need to know is within the covers of this religious book, all I need to know is within the covers of this scientific journal, then you're in the closet and you're going to stay there for the rest of your life until you decide to replace your arrogance of thinking you can know it all with the humility and therefore intelligence of knowing that whatever we know, it's a fraction of what there is to know.